So, we're diving into the world of relationships involving someone with BPD, and it's like a roller coaster of emotions, right? But it's also about
Hmm.
genuine connection.
Absolutely. It's fascinating because these conversations really peel back the layers of what it means to date someone with intense emotional experiences.
Right? And one of the key moments is when a partner realizes there's this pattern. Like, imagine someone saying 1 minute you're perfect and the next you're being accused of everything, even nothing. It's
Yep,
that splitting episode moment.
exactly. And that moment can be terrifying. It's almost like you're plunged into this uncertainty, not knowing if what you did was enough or way too much.
And then there's the relief mixed with terror once one gets a diagnosis. It's kind of a double edged sword. On one hand, you finally have words for those wild feelings, but on the other, you worry about what the narrative out there really
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, I remember someone mentioning how after Googling about BPD, they encountered these horror stories, calling people emotional vampires and all that. It's super intimidating.
Right? And it's not just like overwhelming for the partner. The person with BPD feels this intense shame afterward, knowing they've hurt someone they love, even if it's over something as small as a change in tone.
True, and then there's the whole grounding and self-care aspect. One person mentioned using couples therapy techniques to navigate those tense moments.
Exactly. It's about validating the emotion without getting entangled in the accusations. It's almost like saying, I see you're scared, then suggesting, let's actually breathe through this.
Mm-hmm. I like that approach. It really shows that while BPD brings intense experiences, there's a way to manage them with practical steps like therapy and boundaries.
Absolutely. And there's this crucial point that being with someone with BPD doesn't mean they're a project. Instead, it's about understanding each other, knowing that while the disorder might influence behaviors, it's not the entirety of who they are.
Yeah, right. And that's something I actually want to challenge a bit. Sometimes people assume that all the emotional intensity has to lead to chaos. But isn't it possible that it also adds depth and passion to the relationship?
Exactly. And I totally agree. When managed well, that intensity can create beautiful moments, like when the emotional highs translate into genuine care and love.
Mm-hmm. And then there's the point about self care. Both partners taking responsibility for their own mental health through therapy and setting solid boundaries, which really is, the healthy approach.
Yep, it's critical. One partner shared how they realized they needed therapy for themselves too to avoid burning out. It's like you got to nourish your own well-being to support the other person effectively.
Right? And that really drives home the idea that it's a partnership. Both need to actively work on their individual and shared growth.
Absolutely. And the takeaway? Don't let the stigma overshadow the real person. The experiences are nuanced, and with understanding and actual informed resources, not just Reddit tales, things can be managed beautifully.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's all about embracing the whole picture with all its complexities and its beautiful moments, too.
In the end, it's a conversation about love, vulnerability, and mutual growth, which is something we can all learn from.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for this deep dive. It's been really enlightening discussing these real experiences.